Hey, good day. A song came to my mind. It's an old school song. May Yah arise and his enemies be scattered. And I was like really thinking about that, and I really had no idea that's actually a verse in the Bible. Psalm 68, if I'm not mistaken. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but you can Google it. And I was just, doing some prayers, and then I really thought about it. I'm like, we really be sitting here praying certain things, right? Being so strategic in our prayers, but are we being intentional with the actions that need to follow these prayers? Like, if we ask Yah to scatter his enemies, because an enemy of me, an enemy of me is an enemy to him if I'm being obedient and following him, right? So if we're praying for those enemies to be scattered, are we walking into the enemy's camp? Because a lot of time people really say, oh, yeah, do this, protect me, and blah, blah, blah. But the same things that they're asking to be protected from, they actually are engaging with. They're literally walking into the enemy's camp. Like, and this goes back to being intentional. Being intentional. People pray for community. They want to be able to they want to have friends, maybe they want to have some sisters and brothers in Christ, or they just want to be able to, because they're the ones that's always pouring into people, and they want to feel that they want to experience that reciprocity. But are you willing to be vulnerable? Are you willing to go out of your way to put yourself in a setting that will allow that to be cultivated for you, and that you can do that same thing for people? So I'm like, we really got to think about that. When you're praying and asking Yah for certain things, what is he requiring you to do? What is he requiring of you to let go of? And are you willing? Are you willing to be obedient? Because first you got to be willing to do those things. You got to be willing to be vulnerable. You got to be willing to be intentional. And when you do those things, that's what will help you start to walk in that discipline and that consistency that we always talk about. You got to be disciplined. You got to be consistent to go through the process. So are you willing to do the work? And are you doing the work? But ask Yah, what does that look like? What does that look like? So you can implement it and act it out. We say that we're walking with Yahushua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. But are we actually walking, or are we just saying it? Because when you walk with someone, you're receiving their discipleship because they're discipling you, right? So are you allowing Yahushua to disciple you? When you decree and declare that you're walking the path that he has set out, and you know what I mean, and leading you on. Those are my thoughts for this morning. I wanted to share. So I hope you have a blessed day.